anyone who denies it's wrong, but this current generation, and definitely the generations younger than us, attention spans are just rapidly just dying, like really bad. And I'm not gonna try to act like it's not happening to me. It definitely is, and this is due to TikTok and short form content and all that, and it's not good. And I'm gonna talk about it in this video. It's today's video. Basically, as we know, ever since TikTok, people and short form content in general, like people just attention spans are terrible. Makes you less patient. It makes you always craving that fucking little dopamine hit, and I hate it. I hate it. And I'm one of them. I'm not gonna act like I'm not making this video to try to hate on anyone or try to put anyone down or degrade anyone. But I'm gonna talk about it. I hate it because I need to be with the career path I chose and the career path I'm choosing. I need to be very patient, and patience is a good thing to have in general. Like you're not always like freaking out that you're bored or like losing your mind over something. Like you're too bored at work and you're just like freaking out. Like it's better to not freak out and just like be patient. Just be okay with things taking time. And I'm not. I've never been a patient person, and then ever since I got all that shit, it just ruined it for me. And like no matter what I do, it seems like I can't escape that dopamine cycle. Like people say, "Oh, delete TikTok." And it's like, all right, well, I use Instagram for more than just reels, and if I keep it, which I'd like to, so I like to see things, and I can only text certain people on Instagram. I just like it in general. I don't have access to that anymore. If I, it's this whole thing, and like YouTube, same thing. I want to watch a YouTube video, I end up accidentally like I don't even realize it's happening, accidentally watching shorts, and it's like just and then fucking however many minutes go by, and it's bad. Cause I'm a like my current job is I'm a toolmaker, machinist. Look it up. I make shit out of metal. I make parts for things. I know, really descriptive, but yeah. And it's a very patient, very need to be patient job. And I am not patient, as I've been saying. So it's difficult. And then with all this, it's like I'm always like once it's one break and I get to eat my food and whatever, then I'm waiting for the next break instantly. Like it's a whatever job that I like hate. And I like my job. They pay me very well, especially for my age. And you just have to be patient in general. Mountaineering, gotta be patient. Think about it. Like every story of anyone who's ever summited Denali, I feel like they always say like, yeah, we were at 14 camp, we were at 17 camp for fucking 900 months in a row, or like a week straight, and it's like, you need to be patient for that. Be able to live with that, accept that. Like maybe when you're there, it's a little different, but just in general, it's like I feel like this is something I'd like to, you know, become a patient person. And what I'm starting to do about it, whenever I like read a book, even if it's something I enjoy, I really, really struggle with retaining the information. Like really bad. Like no matter how many times I read it, if I read it out loud, whatever, really struggle with retaining the information. But I bought The Ogre, that book about Bantha Brock. Started reading it today, actually. Like just in school or whatever, instead of being on TikTok. That's what I'm trying to do. Hopefully over time I'll get better at reading. Because like anyone who says they don't like reading, I feel like is lying to themselves because they always say, "Oh, reading's so boring." It's like, well, it's not. You just have to find something you like. Like if you're researching something, what are you doing? You're like reading articles, reading what people say on Reddit, whatever. If it's something you find interesting, you're gonna like it. You're gonna enjoy reading it. That's at least how I feel. Like, and I find this topic very interesting. I think Ogre's a Sick Mountain. I've looked up a lot about it in the past. I get to read a account of someone, first something like expedition, and just a guy who was there in general, just like all this. I think it's gonna be really good. And I hope just over time, because I know change doesn't happen overnight. It happens in the background, kind of like training for big mountains. It'll take time, but we'll get there. And I know it's an issue, but yeah, that's 5.